Well, hello there. I am out today and I am enjoying this weather today. It is not extremely cold and I'm just out. I've been riding around, just enjoying the beautiful scenery, the beautiful blue sky. There is just not a cloud in the sky today. It's just an absolutely gorgeous day to be out, and it feels so good to be out today, just enjoying just some time away from my normal weekly routine of what I do. So I'm enjoying this time, and so I pray that you are enjoying some time for you as well. And I just want to think about some things, talk about some things as well that God's been dealing with me on. And so I always like to pass that along, because God's truth isn't just for me. God's truth is for other people too. So I love to pass along his truth, because what he speaks into me, a lot of times he'll speak into you the same message. It may be something different he's doing with it, but he wants to speak truth into you. And I want you to think about the things that you're doing, about hobbies, your goals, maybe some things that you're wanting to work on with you. And I want you to ask the question, are you including Jesus in these items, in your hobbies, in the things that you're pursuing, in your goals, things that you're working on to better you? Are you pursuing God in those? And I've come to realize, if we don't pursue God, if we don't look at those things from a spiritual standpoint, then the flesh gets in the way, and then we end up not wanting to go forward with what he's wanting us to do. And so even on things working on ourselves, if we're not internally working on things with our relationship with God and allowing him to come into the process with us in what we're working on, the goal, whatever it may be, then it makes it even harder. So I want to encourage you this week. Think about your goals, think about your hobbies, think about things that you're working on with you. And how can you bring God into the equation in that? Because he will do an inside work. When you're changed from the inside out, then all these other things that you're working on, that you're doing, then it just flows out of that. It flows out of the relationship that you have with God. And then you are focused on spiritual things. You're looking at it from a spiritual standpoint. So it changes everything. So it gives you more motivation to work on that. For instance, I'm going to get a little personal here. I have some things that I'm working on with me. Want to work on continuing to make me a better person. And so I'm wanting to work on things of losing weight. And so with that, I can't just look on the outside and say, okay, I want to look this certain way. I have to say, okay, God, I want to bring you into my situation where I'm at, and I want you to change me from the inside out. You show me how to work on this. You give me wisdom. I want you to walk every step of the way with me on this, because I don't want to do this on my own. And you shouldn't do those things on your own. Even in your hobbies, think about the things that you enjoy doing. Think about how you can bring God into that. And you know what? You may just find out he may use it in a way that you're not even thinking of. He may use it for an even greater purpose, for sharing his love with other people. So you just ask God, how can you come into this situation, these things that I'm doing, these goals, these things that I'm working on for me? How can you come into this situation and you give me wisdom and you give me instruction and guidance for how you can use this for you? So I want you to think about this week. Look at the things that you're focused on and bring God into it. See how you can bring him into it even more. So you think about that, and you be blessed, and you have a great week.